assign writing assignments as part of my courses. When you create a writing assignment, the first thing you need to do is put your name, the course, and the date at the top of your paper. After that, you need to write an introductory paragraph. After that, you need to write about the topic. And after that, you need to make a summary. This is the same pattern that most of us have learned back in junior high, so it's pretty straightforward. The topics, of course, vary, and so usually what happens is that I have some kind of topic that I want you to do. Let's say it's a SQL Server topic, and I'm trying to explain something like how do you back up a database. So I would open up the software that I'm trying to use. I would try to replicate the tasks that I'm trying to perform, such as backing up a database. And take screenshots along the way. So there's a number of ways you can take screenshots. To get the really good ones, you often have to have some software, but Microsoft Snipping Tool does actually work pretty well. Not great, but well enough. So you can go through and let's see, I guess there's not a whole lot of options here, but if I right click and I say, let's see, task backup, I don't think I can get up here to the top for the snipping tool. I can. Nope, lost it. It happens. So let's say I get a picture like this. And then the next picture I get, let me copy that, paste it under the topic. The next picture I get is of the dialog window that opens up in the menu. Now, since I can't get to that menu, I choose context menu task backup. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that snipping tool again to get a picture of that. Copy and paste. But to get from here to there, I need to go to tasks, backup. And let's verify that that's right. So right click, I go to tasks and backup. Yep. And it's a space with some dots. Now I'm going to come back and write about this. I'm just capturing the steps that I took to get to where I'm going. I would then go through and let's say I'm going to do a database backup. I hit add. I go looking for a place on the hard drive where I want to back up this database to. Let's say a folder called data, and I'll call it, I don't know, my backup demo file or something crazy like that. Actually, in this tool, I should put a .bak extension on there. And so now that's a screenshot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to get the snipping tool. Okay, new. And see if I can get a snip of that. Looks like I'm going to be able to. Awesome. Copy that and paste it in. And then proceed to continue the action, performing it. And this is a great place for a snip also. So I go back, new, and get that dialog window. And I'll have to come back and tell things like, you know, that I clicked on the OK button. So click, OK, click, OK. You had to do it twice. then you will see a successful message in a dialog window. As shown in figure, and then you can put an X there for now because you don't know how many figures you're going to have. But later on, you'll come back and you'll go figure X. Later on, you'll come back and you'll do that for each figure, and you'll start counting them up. By doing this, you can easily go through and search, Control F, for figure F, and you can find them. You can go through here making sure that you change them as necessary. So I can start from the top, and I go, okay, that's going to become figure 1, and then next, figure 2, and next, figure 3. I think you know where I'm going with this. Next, figure, oops, up here, I guess that's figure 4. And next, figure 4. So keeping these things organized is difficult, but with a little practice, you'll get the hang of it. Another thing that's useful is, well, actually, tell you the truth, you know what? You can learn more as you progress. I mean, there's a lot of tricks to writing stuff like this, but having an intro paragraph, so you write a paragraph of some type here, you start identifying the topic. So we to perform a SQL database backup, and you just start talking about it. Intro would be like, we are going to perform a backup, and at the end, the summary is basically, we performed the backup, and you saw how easy it was to do, etc. And that's it. That's how you write a technical document. Now, sometimes there'll be code samples. So like I might have it where I go through and say, okay, I'm going to do this again, but this time I want to get some code samples. So I go through the process. And in this tool, there's a cool feature where I can hit the script button and get some code. I like that feature. So then I can go through, and I may have to format the code a little bit so it's easier for it to be printed out on the screen, or not the screen, it's going to be my document. So you can see that it needs some formatting, and you just have to learn how that works on your own with a little bit of time and patience. You copy that and just paste it in. Like I say, okay, this is how you do it successfully. You can also perform a backup using code like this. And for that, you may want to do things like make the code a little bit bigger. Take some time to mess with it. Sometimes it adds on extra artifact, like there was extra space there. But when you get done, you got something you can show people at work and be proud of. You've got something that will be useful for you long term. You got something that you can actually go back and look at 6 months later, and it'd be like your own personal notes that you can review how to perform some kind of process, some kind of coding test, some kind of administrative task, whatever it's going to be. And when I ask you to create a document, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, hopefully that helped everyone, and thanks for watching.